What's up, guys? Joseph here. This is gonna be a quick review, but it's definitely gonna be a good one. Memoirs of a Trespasser by imaginary authors. Hopefully my camera's focusing in the dark. If not, I apologize, because you have a blurry blob in front of you. I found this one. It was like a bunch of random vials, like niche perfumery vials, and this scent just stood out among the 10 or 15 there were, probably like 12. This stuff is good, guys. Let's get into the notes quickly. Madagascar vanilla, lilac wood, myrrh, benzoin resin, amberette seeds, and oak barrels. Interesting. I don't know about you, but that just sounds like an interesting combination. And I'll go beyond interesting. It is more like a godly combination. Guys, I'm gonna, I have it on me right now. I'm gonna show you what it smells like. I'm gonna bring back the old, I think it was Danforth who did this, but, so here's what happens. When you smell it, you are hit with something. You don't know what it is, but gosh, it smells pretty dang good. And as that kind of progresses, you then get hit. It kind of gets sharp, so it goes up, and it gets almost tack sharp, but it's never too much. You smell it in a way that's never too much, and that tack sharpness smells sort of like incense, which I'm guessing are the resins and the myrrh. Actually, that makes perfect sense. As that starts to die down, right, you just think you're like the scent is gonna like end, as you take a whiff. The whiff is going to end. Just as that's happening, you get this wave of vanilla. And, smelling that, you realize like, oh, maybe the vanilla was there the whole time. I mean, of course it was, but when you first smell it, the vanilla isn't quite so apparent. Then it's like tidal wave, vanilla. However, it's done in a way that you wouldn't say, smelling it on somebody's wrist, you wouldn't say, oh my gosh, that's vanilla. You would say, smoky, or that's like campfire, because it does give off that campfire kind of vibe. It's really good, guys. The vanilla isn't too sweet. I really like about this one. Most of the vanilla fragrances that I've smelled, they are sweet. My taste, I don't like sweet that much, not at all. This one isn't too sweet. It definitely has a hint of sweetness, but more than sweet, it's dry. So again, I mean, it's sweet, it's dry, it's smoky, and it is to a certain extent balmy. These things, put together in a way that these are done, or these are put together, it's pretty good. For a niche house, memoir, or imaginary authors, this costs you $85 for 60 mLs. That's like roughly, if my math is correct, 2 ounces. It's not too expensive, and I would definitely argue that this is signature scent worthy. Why? Because the fragrance is sort of thick, yet it's not too heavy. If you sprayed it right here in the dead heat of summer, I don't think it's gonna work. Just like I don't believe that Dior on Sport will work in the intense heat. However, spraying it back here, this stuff projects, and you spray it right here on the neck. One spray is all you need. Maybe in the dead of winter you could go with 2 sprays, but I don't think that's necessary. It's smoky. It's not too sweet. It's thick, but it's not heavy. It's not gonna be cloying. At least in my, from what I've worn it quite a bit, and it's not that, it hasn't been cloying at all. And look here, I live in Puerto Rico, and it is pretty darn humid down here. It's working. Compliments, not too many, but there have been people that say that put it this way, there aren't a lot of people that say, oh my gosh, you smell good. But when somebody does say, oh my gosh, you smell good, it's like, oh my gosh, I smell really good. Does that make sense? So compliments aren't off the charts, but this one, you know, it will get you noticed in a sense. I really like it. It's unique, and in a sense, it does what Creed Aventus does with the smoky manliness. Check it out for sure. I think you can get a sample of this for like $5 to $10 on the Imaginary Authors website. So right now, this would be my favorite vanilla. Check it out, guys. I gotta go because it's getting dark. But keep it right here. Thank you.